Introduction to Cardiac Muscle Physiology. Cardiac muscle, also called myocardium, one of three major muscle types only found in the heart. The heart is composed of three major types of cardiac muscle: atrial muscle, ventricular muscle, and specialized excitatory and conductive muscle fibers. Duration of cardiac muscle contraction is much longer than the duration of skeletal muscle contraction. The specialized excitatory and conductive fibers, however, contract only feebly because they contain few contractile fibrils. Instead, they exhibit either automatic rhythmical electrical discharge in the form of action potentials or conduction of the action potentials through the heart, providing an excitatory system that controls the rhythmical beating of the heart. Cardiac muscle has myofibrils that contain actin and myosin filaments. These filaments lie side by side and slide along one another during contraction. The dark sections that separate the heart muscle fibers are called the intercalated discs. They are actually cell membranes that separate individual cardiac muscle cells from one another. Cell membranes join together in each intercalated disc to form permeable junctions that allow rapid diffusion of ions. Therefore, ions move easily in the intracellular fluid along the longitudinal axes of the cardiac muscle fibers, so that action potentials travel easily from one cardiac muscle cell to the next. Thus, cardiac muscle is a syncytium of many heart muscle cells, in which the cardiac cells are so interconnected that when one of these cells becomes excited, the action potential spreads to all of them, from cell to cell throughout the latticework interconnections. The heart actually is composed of two syncytiums: the atrial syncytium, which constitutes the walls of the two atria, and the ventricular syncytium, which constitutes the walls of the two ventricles. The atria are separated from the ventricles by fibrous tissue that surrounds the atrioventricular valvular openings between the atria and ventricles. Normally, potentials are not conducted from the atrial syncytium into the ventricular syncytium directly through this fibrous tissue. Instead, they're connected only by way of a specialized conductive system called the AV bundle. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.